My toxic ex is back, but I'm married. Am I insane?
Oh.
Welcome back to
Am I the devil?
where you decide if you're the devil or an angel. 10 years ago, I was engaged to a girl from another country. It was a long-distance relationship, and honestly, she was pretty toxic, but I guess it's normal when a girl is beautiful and young. The only thing that made up for it was the best giggity-goo of my life. Right after I graduated, she told me I should move to her country. Her dad was an entrepreneur and would give me a job in his companies. We'd even get a house and get married. I wasn't on board because I wanted to build my own future. I told her I'd find a job in my country and she could join me, especially since she'd always wanted to live here and her initial proposal was actually her father's idea. After my refusal, she abruptly broke up with me. A few months later, she married another guy. I was devastated, but tried to forget her and move on, even though it was incredibly difficult. 5 years pass, and I get married. My ex finds out and contacts me, saying she's always loved me, that her marriage only lasted 3 months before she filed for divorce because she didn't want to get married but was brainwashed by her father. Her father has since passed away. I told her I had moved on with my life. She accepted my decision but said she'd wait for me forever because we were soulmates and she was convinced we'd end up together eventually.
Oh, good. Toxic ex. She's a little cray-cray.
A little cray-cray.
Cray-aching.
4 more years go by, during which I kept in touch with my ex just as friends.
Buddy, you're just leaving your foot in the door. Let it close. Close the door.
Yeah, the fact that you kept in touch with her while knowing that's how she felt is a little sus. Then, problems started with my wife. She began treating me poorly, ignoring me, and acting like I was just a roommate instead of her husband. Are these actually problems that are happening, or are you just inventing problems because you want to go back to your ex?
Are you looking for an excuse because you want to go have over easy?
Have some cream cheese? With your ex. I confided in my ex and she was incredibly understanding. I started to think maybe she was the person I should have married. From that moment on, everything changed. After my confession, she insisted I divorce my wife to be with her. Which brings me to today. I've been talking to my ex daily for a year now.
Jesus, bro.
Okay, so you are having an affair.
Oh, this is so not holy.
This is not holy. My relationship with my wife has partially healed, but it still feels like a dead end. I love my wife very much, and despite everything, I don't think I could live without her. I feel incredibly guilty leaving her. Meanwhile, my ex has started to act provocatively, sending me spicy pictures, trying to seduce me in every way.
Bro, this girl is the snake from the Jungle Book.
Yeah, but also, like, he's entertaining it, though. After she seduces him, she'll suddenly switch attitudes and insult me. Okay, so now the toxic is coming out, okay? So remember you said that she's your toxic ex? You miss the good parts, but don't forget the bad parts. Calling me weak for not divorcing my wife faster to marry her. My head is a complete mess. I think I love my wife, but I'm incredibly attracted to my ex. It's like an obsession, maybe because of how things ended 10 years ago and I can't get it out of my head. I believe divorcing and being with my ex would be a mistake, but at the same time, I feel compelled to do it or else I'll never get over this obsession with wanting her.
That's what she wants. She wants to jeopardize everything. The grass is always greener. Let me say that again for the people in the back. The grass is always greener.
Important distinction. Grass is always greener, but also you could have green grass if you just watered it. You say that the reason why you want to leave your wife is because she, felt disconnected and she started treating you like a roommate, essentially. To me, this is like inevitably a cooling off period when it comes to marriages, right? Like, especially if you have kids, most of the time this happens. But it doesn't mean that you should go and water someone else's grass. It maybe means that you need to water your own grass. It seems to me that you don't want to be in this marriage. You're falling in love with the idea of this other woman that you knew. And like, quite frankly, if you were supposed to be with this woman, you would have made the effort to marry her under her terms.
I feel like we all have this unresolved romance with our first love or like the person we first had giggity-goo with, and
absence makes the heart grow fonder, right?
Exactly. And like, especially if there's not as much closure or if you guys are split up by factors out of your control, I could see why he's attracted to the idea of her.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to look at what you have and realize like you are so in abundance of greatness.
I personally think that you're already having an affair, an emotional affair, and it's been going on for a long time and you've been entertaining it. It seems to me you're already having an affair and that you should divorce your wife, not because you should be with this other woman, because let's be honest, there's a reason why you guys aren't together, but because you're not appreciating your wife and your marriage.
So then you got to stop it. At the very least, cut her out and stop replying. She's also in a different country, so it's like kind of easy to ignore her. Yeah. It's different if she like comes to your front door or she lives around the corner. Like that's different. Cut her out. Stop communications. And if you're, I can't lie. I'm the worst liar. If I ever got like a DM from a girl, I'd be like, shout out someone DM me. It's weird.
Let me just spell it out for you. He misses the spiciness, but like that doesn't mean that you can't necessarily have that spiciness with your wife. Like if that's all it is, just communicate that with your wife. But honestly, like you've also been having an affair at this point. Like I don't know. I feel like your wife deserves better. Divorce your wife. She deserves better than someone who has emotionally cheated on her for a year. OP responded, why emotionally cheated? She's the one who disconnected from me. Maybe you consider cheating the fact that I talked to my ex. That is cheating, babes. You're already cheating. Spicy photos and provocative messaging, all of this is being kept a secret from your wife, is cheating. OP responded, but I never agreed with her. But you're not blocking her though. You're still engaging in it.
You're talking to her for a year, bro.
Yeah, come on now. You said you talk to her every day, dude. What the
Like if your ex wishes you a happy birthday and texts you, it's like, thank you, okay, goodbye. Like that's fine, whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah. Assuming there's no like malicious intent. But like if you're talking to this person for a year.
I still think that like because he knows exactly what her intentions are, even entertaining it, you're cheating. Like you're already trying to see what's out there. OP responded to that. I never agreed with her. It doesn't matter. Also, it's difficult for me because she has some kind of power over me because you're letting her have the power over you. No offense.
And also that's probably part of her MO too, right? She uses it as a way to manipulate people. Yeah. I've been with people like that. They use that as like a way to gain power over you, I guess.
Leaving the door open and still entertaining it is why she has power over you. If you just kind of cut all contact, that wouldn't be the case. Okay, interesting comment. I don't know, maybe your wife is distant because you're messaging your ex every day. Maybe she knows about the affair.
He's just been acting weird because he's texting this other girl and she notices something's weird. He projects that onto her and then she's like, your energy's shifted. I don't know, maybe something like that.
It's like the classic case of like, you know, when you're dating someone and then their energy shifts and you can kind of feel them lose interest. It's like that, where they kind of like weigh options in their head and they decide that someone else is someone they want more. And then they distance themselves from the other person that they are dating, probably come up with reasons in their head as to why they don't want to be with like the person they're dating anymore. Wanna bet the problems with his wife started after he reconnected with the ex. It's interesting that he reconnected with the ex and then all of a sudden now the problems start with his wife. For 5 years, no problems. He reconnected with the ex and suddenly the wife started treating him badly and ignoring him and his needs. Yeah, okay, buddy. Honestly, I think we're kind of past the whole you're gonna repair your marriage. If you wanna repair your marriage, you could try telling your wife, but something tells me you won't. I think he belongs with me. He could confess to his wife and somehow get into your good graces, but I kind of think
you the devil here, honey.
You always pick the stories where I can't have someone.
Yes, that's okay.
No, but
am I the devil, not am I the angel?
But I'm lonely.
I am
up
the
here.
devil. My husband blames me for stepdaughter going no contact. Can a marriage survive this? Please be kind. I am lost and I have no clue what to do. I live away from family and have limited funds. I messed up bad, and I have tried to be better in the past year. DH and I have been together for 9 years, and I was originally excited to have a daughter. I met his daughter when she was 9. His marriage was devoid of spiciness, loveless, and he left when the baby mama was pregnant with their second, and he realized he didn't want a relationship like that. Stepdaughter struggled with the divorce and baby mama often whined about how she had to take care of newborn duties alone. He was denied 50-50 at first because she wanted to only breastfeed, so his family cut him off. Stepdaughter and I didn't get along. She would cry and kept trying to manipulate me to get her way. I would set up play dates and she would do what she could to get out of them. I was told I wasn't wanted at school events. She didn't want to be in my wedding party when I asked her to be my maiden of honor, and also refused to stand with her dad. When I redecorated the home and swapped rooms around when she was in junior high, She told everyone I got rid of her room. She just had a different one and made me into the bad guy. We have a home free of animal products and I wouldn't let her bring certain clothing items inside. Rather than respect the house rules, she called DH's parents to take her home to her mom's after DH and I told her no. By the time she was 16, I went full nacho. Nacho is not your kids, not your responsibility, with her and her brother. A whole different story. I had my babies and my oldest is disabled. I ended up having my job that paid well to care for them full time. We hit some financial troubles because of this and DH'd worked more. We were lucky if daughter would join her brother for EOW visits. I was full not your kid, not your responsibility, and told DH he was in charge of taking care of them. I cooked for myself, my kids, and him, but told him that he had to deal with them. This is kind of mean. You're refusing to cook for kids that are not your own, but they're your stepchildren. You sound like an evil stepmother, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's normal for kids to act out. And also, didn't your husband have an affair with you?
Look, I mean, undeniably, like, she's got a hard life. Her kids are disabled, and that's terrible. That's awful. Don't ever want to deal with that. That's a separate thing that doesn't absolve you from the fact that you're part of the reason why the father left his ex-wife while like she was young and while the son was still in his mother's womb. You know what I mean?
They have a right to like not like you. I'm sorry. You need to earn their respect. And they might not ever think of you like that because you're the reason their parents are not together. Sorry. Like that's the truth. And these are the consequences of your actions.
Also teenagers, man, especially at that age, they're going to be extra hostile. I think they're allowed to be upset.
I think they are too. If I plan something, they could come along if they were pleasant. There was an incident where I will admit I was the petty one and I lost my temper, dropped stepson with his grandparents on the way to the zoo after he whined about not getting plushy money. Stepdaughter loves to tell the story to everyone despite me apologizing to stepson. I never stopped DH from having a relationship with her. We have a special needs child and we both made sacrifices. The only problem we had was with child support. My in-laws cut DH off during the divorce and baby mama refused to work with us. And then she got remarried to a doctor and her kids threw their lifestyles in our faces and said it was for her kids. The courts were no help and DH had to get a second job. The issue was last month. Stepdaughter turned 18 and completely ignored her father's attempt at congratulating her. She went out with her mom and stepfather, and my husband was heartbroken after seeing the pictures on Facebook. I was furious and made a comment about how she was happy to take his money, but couldn't even answer his texts. He has paid enough in child support that she never had to go without help with college. Baby mama ended up causing a stir over that, and DH was pissed at me. Oh God, this is insane. Well, he got a letter in the mail from her. She accused him of leaving her mom for me, putting me first, his partner, and said that stepfather was more of a dad to her. We have issues with stepson, possible ODD, and he does whatever his sister does. DH has been crying and kept accusing me of ruining his relationship with his kids. We've been fighting all week and he is staying with his brother until Labor Day. Is there any way we can save this? He blames me for his kid cutting off contact. We have a severely disabled child, a toddler, and another on the way. I'm scheduling marriage counseling, but we don't have the money for much more. DH isn't talking with our kids either besides the evening phone calls. I've never seen him break down like this.
Buddy, you did this to yourself.
You kind of did this to yourself. Like, you're fully being like the evil stepmother stereotype, and you having your own kids to take care of does not absolve you from needing to take care of your husband's kids. Like, not cooking for them? Like, are you kidding me?
I guess it can be frustrating, like doing all you can, given the circumstances, to sort of be a mother-like figure, a stepmother figure. That can be very frustrating, I'm sure, but you have to just sort of take it.
Yeah, you literally have to take it. I'm sorry. You are their father's affair partner.
And sometimes people, you know, especially in their adolescence, in their teens, will like really lash out intensely. But then like as they get older, they'll mature a bit more and understand things a bit more.
This is a funny comment. Marriage and pregnant being in the same sentence is killing me. Yeah, that's really funny. That's a good point. So at the beginning, OP referred to the ex-wife as they were having like this marriage that had no spicy time, but then the wife was also pregnant. Those two things kind of contradict each other. Genuine question. Why would kids like you after finding out that you're their dad's affair partner? It never made sense to me why affair partners get so upset that the kids don't like them. It doesn't make any sense. These are the consequences of your actions. Sorry. In their mind, you're the one that ruined the family. They like kind of are. Though.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
yeah.
And the father is equally as culpable. But
yeah,
like,
no, he's definitely at fault too.
It's 50-50, honestly.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe I would say even more like 60-40.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's the one who started looking.
It's definitely the dad's fault more than hers, but it's just like you need to come to terms with the fact that they're just not gonna like you unless you earn their trust. Not cooking for them while at the same time cooking for your biological children. That is some evil stepmother. Like, that's straight out of Cinderella. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. OP calling the ex-wife a baby mama tells you all about the kind of woman she is. It's interesting the way that she's chosen to like talk about this. Like, she's saying that, oh, her kids are whining about this and that. Oh, it's his baby mama. And it's like, no, that's his ex-wife.
Baby mama, like, why is that? Is that like a derogatory?
Yeah, it is definitely derogatory for sure. Baby mama implies that like you're out of wedlock, like having children.
She was the mother, and she became a baby mama because
of you.
Because of you.
Why do you keep having children if you can't afford the ones you have? I mean, that's a very good point. That's a debate for another day. It seems to me like you are the classic Cinderella sort of stepmother. It doesn't really sound like you're taking responsibility for how this marriage came about, and it doesn't really sound you want to even do the bare minimum, like feed children. I don't know. You kind of suck. I'm just saying. Her having a hard life does not make her an angel.
It's true. It doesn't make her an angel. I don't like how she treated her stepkids and how she talked about the previous marriage. She's got her own issues. That's tough to deal with, but you are married to a guy and you ruined the idea of your stepchildren's marriage, like their idea of family and love. Like, you fractured their family. And so you are forever going to be evil in their eyes.
Unless you really make an effort and stop doing things like, I don't know, just like causing little weird petty fights for no reason. Taking away basic needs like food and clothing, by the way. All right, you are the devil, my friend.
God, it's so lonely up here.
Got lots of things to roast tonight. My girlfriend of 7 years left me over a Facebook post. My main question is this even worth fixing? She's always asked me to show her off and how she would like it if I posted her one time on my Facebook so people know I'm taken. But everyone close to us in our lives already knows. I think she's being childish, and maybe it's her age and she's consumed by social media. I think that if anyone is kind of reading into it, it's you.
It's you, brother.
Yeah, because it's like, what is the problem with showing everyone that you're in a relationship? Like, unless there are people that you want to think that you're not in a relationship.
It's not very holy of you.
After 7 years, whoa, I'm sorry, 7 years. 7 years and you've never posted your girlfriend?
7 years.
Buddy.
Just want to keep her in pride. I want to protect her. I want to protect our image. That's messed up, dog.
That's weird.
We did our soft launch after like 6 weeks.
Yeah, we did. It was more of a hard launch, realistically. After 7 years of being together, she said I never do the little things for her that she asks to make her happy, but I feel like I do a lot for her. I feed her when she's hungry. I open the door. I take her grocery shopping.
These are very elementary things.
Yeah, I do that for my dog.
I let her breathe. I live with her.
She said she already settles for less by being with me because I won't marry her. I mean, that's a good point. 7 years, no ring. Or live with her. Wow, you don't live together after 7 years? And that made me angry, like she doesn't see the things I do for her.
Why is she still with this guy?
I don't know, dude. She said she's tired of asking me for the same things, and she says it's not about a Facebook post, but she gave me 24 hours to post a picture of her on my Facebook or she's done. I didn't do it because I was sick and I had a bad cold.
Oh, you can't go to your computer? You can't go to Facebook, press button.
What were you doing? You were probably on your phone anyway, right? Let's be honest. We're all on our phones unless we're working. There's reasons why you're doing what you're doing. You're not marrying her. You're not living with her. You're not posting her on social media. You don't see a future here. Yeah. I think for the right person, like if he wanted to, he would. I don't even think that she needs to ask you to do that. You should be proud of your girlfriend.
If he's not down to do this, like he should have just let her go.
I feel like she wasn't sympathetic toward my reason for not being able to post her.
I was sick. I don't have a photo that's good enough.
She didn't feel bad for me.
And she didn't even care that I was sick. She broke up with me and blocked me off everything over Facebook. It's not just Facebook. You know, I think it was like Alex Earl that said that she broke up with someone because he like refused to post a picture of her. I really do think it is that deep. Like I genuinely think, regardless of if you're on social media and you're not posting photos of your partner, it's weird. If you're not on social media at all, I would understand, but you are on social media.
But even if you're not like I know people who whatever. They like privacy. That's fine.
That's fine.
But in 7 years, not one photo. That to me is the weird part.
And he's on Facebook. Like, he is on social media. It's not like he's one of these people that doesn't have social media. He is on social media.
And don't try and play victim and say she broke up with me on Facebook. That's what you deserved because you couldn't even give her the respect of posting a photo after 7 years, let alone living with her.
I want her back and I miss her, but she called me names for the first time. For very disrespectful. That doesn't make sense. And all of this over Facebook doesn't seem like she cares about the relationship. If she's willing to leave over something so small, well, you were willing to lose her over something supposedly small.
This isn't the reason you guys broke up. It's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Chat, what's your advice? Edit, everyone is sounding exactly like her for the last 4 years. Now I'm thinking, did I mess up a good thing? Yes, you did. I think that you genuinely did mess up a good thing. I really do think these things after 7 years are the bare minimum. Living with your partner, like after 7 years, you should have already been living together. Like, that is crazy. Marriage, some people wait a little longer. The Facebook thing is like a sign that you don't want to like publicly announce that you're with someone. People that are close to you know, well, obviously it's been 7 years. I would hope they know. It still seems like you are not wanting to make any sort of public declaration. You're kind of stringing her along. You have one foot in, one foot out. You won't marry her and you won't live together. Why are you together? Also, her comment about settling shows you two aren't on the same page in the few things in your life. This isn't about a Facebook post. This is about you. Yes, it is about you. Honestly, just not even throwing her a bone. Not even giving her any indication that you want to be with her. OP responded, I want all of these things with her. She's amazing, just not when she's pressuring me or on her forced timeline. You forced her to be on your timeline for 7 years. That's controlling. My mom told me it's just controlling. No, I mean, if anybody's kind of stringing anybody along or controlling the relationship, everything that you're supposed to be doing as a partner after like a certain period of time, you're not doing. And she's gonna get mad. Like, I'd be mad.
Like, I know people who aren't engaged maybe for 7 years, but like there's public posts, like they're very open about the relationship. They're happy. They live together. Like, there are steps towards that ultimately happening. Like, you can get engaged on your own timeline, especially if you get engaged, or especially if you start dating young. This guy has made no effort to prove that he's committing to this person.
For sure. None whatsoever.
So, yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it. Well, here's maybe some more context. One person said, you don't even hear yourself. You won't live with her. You won't marry her. You won't do things for her to make her happy, but you won't let her go find someone who will love her the way she wants and deserves because she treats you well. Does this not make you feel like a piece of garbage? Where is your conscience? OP responded, I have valid reasons for why I can't do these things, yet we love each other and love should be enough. It is not. It is not enough. If she really loved me, she wouldn't have left. She wouldn't have given up over something easily fixable and would have worked things out. I mean, I think that you also should have done something that was so simple.
It's also like, it's not like this just happened out of the blue. I bet you there was a build to this as well.
There was definitely a build.
And it's a weird thing. Like, I don't know. I don't like want to tell people about us. Like, why can't we just be private? It's like, it's just posting a photo, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's not a big deal. It's something that would make her happy and it would have saved your relationship, but you chose not to do it.
And that's selfish.
I kind of think that based on the fact that you don't really seem to like want to do anything nice. Like, listen, you're not like a murderer. You're not really taking responsibility here. It's time to grow up, buddy. It's time to grow up.
You're my age. Like, come on. You got to know by now.
Hopefully you won't mess it up on the next round.
You are the devil.
Yeah, you are. Sorry, pal. Subscribe.